And now, from all across Australia,
It's the Aussie Slot Car Show!
live.
Well, welcome everyone to episode 23 of the Aussie Slot Car Show live. We've got the usual characters, myself, Husey, and Shane from Slot Car Hub. And also joining us tonight is Alex from Bonza and a very special guest, Davide Vallese from BRM. And there you go. There's a slide with Davide's name and his company that's on there. And we are going to invite everyone to jump into the chat and ask as many questions as you want to Davide. He's here. He's excited to be here with us, and he's looking forward to all your questions. So start jotting them down in the chat. Let's have a quick walkthrough of the chat and see who's here. Husey?
All right. Well, 22, off and racing. We have got with us tonight. Oh, well, there's a lot of them, isn't there?
There
Well,
is.
Chris from Ohio in the US is here.
Hey, Chris.
Jeff is here. Fox and Wolves. Scott from Mount Dunedin. Jason or David Pedwell. Michael Giles is with us. Anthony's here. Greff's here. John. Good God. Wayne Pepper's here. B-Rads, g'day from the US.
Wow.
Slot Car Wildman's here. SPB, Steve's Slots. And it goes on and on. Oh, and the guys from Magnetic Racing have tuned in.
Yes.
Andy and Ruben in the UK.
Yep. Anthony's here. Ian's here.
Slots of fun. Lucy
Highway
Ferg
Slot
Raceway
Cars.
from Sweden has dropped in. G'day, mate.
Yes, I
G'day,
saw that
Andy.
earlier.
Rough and Ready. And Ian Barrett. And that's
Heaps of
about
people
it
now.
so far. Yes.
We're up to 62 in the chat, so that's fantastic. All right, let's see how far back I have to go to see where the questions start. But while you're putting your questions in, everyone, I'd just like to invite Davide to tell us a bit about BRM, how the company came about, and what they're all about. So over to you, Davide. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for inviting me. It's an honor to be your guest. Hello, everybody from around the world. Probably not so many people from Italy because, it's lunchtime here. And in Italy, the lunch is the most important thing that we have. So let me tell you something about BRM history. We started more than 20 years ago. Honestly, it was the father of my business partner that started the business. It was just a hobby for him. He was taking some cars from Ninco, repainting them, go to the fair, just sell them. He started with few pieces, then something more. And then he said, let's make my slot cars by myself and create an own brand. And then they made BRM. At the beginning, we started with doing some spare parts for the model cars, like rubber tires, racing lights, all these things for the model cars world. And then in 2007, he said, let's make our first car. And he started with the Porsche 962, the Group C car, with the assembly box, with a plastic chassis. And the first step was, boom, really big numbers. And he said, okay, let's create a real company and go ahead in that way. You have to consider when we started in 2007 with the slot car, the company was an apartment, 100 square meters, and a little workshop with just an injecting tire machine, nothing more. Now we have 10 people working here, big building, more than 1,000 square meters, with 9 machines. We have 3 injecting machines, 3 CNC machines, 3 CNC milling machines. We did everything by ourselves. Nobody taught us. So with the work, with the years, we learned how to do everything. More or less 10 years ago, we decided to move on from the plastic or hybrid chassis that we were doing in the past. And we said, okay, let's go make everything in aluminum and most important thing is make everything by ourselves. Apart from the plastic bodies that they are not done here, the decoration, everything, all the other parts, the mechanical parts and everything, they are done here at the BRM factory in Italy. We are not doing only for BRM. We make parts for many other manufacturers, not only for the slot car world, also for the model car world in general. And we are going well at the moment. We are happy about the situation. Australian market, if we consider that, it's in the last 3-4 years, we had a very big increase considering BRM and RevoSlot. For this, I have to say a big thank to Mr. Andrew Lima, who is our distributor in Australia for now almost 20 years, and he always believed in BRM, and we only can say thank to him. And RevoSlot, we started later, around 10 years ago. It's not directly BRM. We are two different companies. We are partners together, and they are working more from China on the bodies. The parts are still done here. We are partners for everything, so the mainly decisions are done here, and we are going well on both sides. We said RevoSlot 132 only, BRM 124 only. In this way, we can be in the whole slot market, let's say.
Interesting, very interesting. I've got a question here from Ian.
Yeah.
Tin Scale Electric Magnetic Racing. He's asking, are BRM going to do VW campers?
The first question is very interesting. I have everything, the drawings ready. I have everything ready. We thought about that in the past. I have just to find exactly right moment to do that. But it's something that, let's say, it is possible, okay? I can't say yes at the moment, but it is possible.
Wow.
Okay. Also, one from Slots Rule. When is BRM going to have Australian vehicles? We knew this was going to come up.
We can say that in the last year, we started to think more about Australia, not directly Australian cars, but for example, the RX-7 was very, very popular there. We are more focusing now on cars with Australian drivers, like the Alan Moffat ones. Australia is big, okay? It's a big market for us. Maybe we can see in the future if it's going up again and see there are very beautiful cars that I love from there. To make one complete mold, to make something like that, we need to be very sure about the numbers and what we do. Because really, maybe there are some cars like Scalexi is doing for others, for example, that they like everywhere in the world, not only in Australia. But it's something that is possible in the future for sure.
Excellent. And here's one from Scott. Will the 240Z ever be made in 1/32 scale?
Yeah, for sure. Not immediately, because we have this policy between BRM and RevoSlot to keep some time between the releasing of the 124 model to the 132nd, to not be, let's say, competitive each other, okay? But for sure in the future we will make it.
Excellent. Big friend of the show, Anthony, is asking, how do you feel working for, in his opinion, the best slot car brand in the world? They're very popular here in Australia, and grazie.
Thank you, grazie, Anthony, for the nice words. Really appreciate, to read something like that. It makes me proud, and all my team will be proud about that. Work here now is not like just working because I'm the owner of the company. Sometimes it was more easy 10 years ago, if I had to be honest. Now it's quite stressful, but I like, where the people from outside, they are coming here and say, you are doing this job, really? Yeah. Somebody say that we are crazy, but we like our job, we love our job, and we are doing our best every day.
Yeah, here's one from Joe. He says, what's BRM stand for? What does BRM mean?
The BRM name is the capital letters from the first three owners of BRM. B was Baratella. This is my business partner at the moment. The other two, they are not more involved in BRM, but we kept the same name. Now the brand is that one. We don't want to change.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Here's one from David Pedwell. Sorry, guys, I'll just get through some of these.
Yeah.
My main question or request for a new range of BRM 124th cars, classic sports cars, Porsche 356, Ferrari 166, Jaguar XK120, Ferrari 250, TR, etc. Beautiful cars.
all wonderful cars for sure, all wonderful models, very historic. Now we are more focused on the period that is a little bit later than that period. That there we are talking about early 60s. Now we are more focused on the late 60s and the early 70s with the Legend BRM cars. But that's the idea, maybe later, to not go ahead, but to go back and make this type of model like the Jaguar, the Ferrari, the 250 GTO. They are all great models. Maybe the only issue is there are not so many liveries, but that is a problem that we can go over without any issue, okay?
Yeah. One from Josh. When are Camaro and Mustang coming to Revo? Also, do you intend doing a mini in RevoSlot?
Mustang Camaro in Revo, it's maybe here we can't say that it's a possibility, but it's something almost certain that is happening soon. For the mini, maybe they are too small for the 132. We should reinvent all the mechanical. They are so small in 124 that you can use an old 132nd track. I think you don't need to make it 132.
Yeah, very good. Dave, Slot Car Asylum, Dave Volk said Hub needs to buy more BRMs and expand the market.
Especially it's not for me, eh?
And Chris said Holdens will sell out because I'll get 3 at least.
Okay, I save his name, huh?
Yeah. We're going to hold you to that
I put in pre-order already. I remember you.
Sorry, Dick. What about Lotus Cortina in BRM or RevoSlot? Is anything in the future for that?
Yeah, more probably 124 for BRM. Project for that car is ready, and it's something that will be perfect matching with the cars that we have in that series of cars.
Yeah.
The mini cars. Yeah. It will be perfect and probably very popular there, and also in UK, this type of country. But for sure, it's a great model. We have to go ahead step by step. We can't make 4, 5, 6 new cars every year. It's something that
that's right.
Possible for us. But in the years, we have many years up front, so we have to go down step by step and choose the right models. Unfortunately, this market is not. Sometimes when you think to make the best, to have the best idea, sometimes not the best. And when you make some cars, you have to consider when we made the NSU TT, the prints that we did. When we did that, we said, oof. If we think about the NSU, the real one that we were seeing when we were young here, it was not a good car. When you make a racing car with wider wheel arches and everything, and that was a really boom of the market. The NSU, everybody wanted that, and that was probably the beginning of our increase in this world.
Excellent. David's asking about a 124 scale Datsun 510.
Yeah, okay. It's the same. It's the same of what I said before about the 240. We don't make the same model in the both cases very close, so we keep a little bit more time. But for sure, it's a project that we can work about it.
Yeah. Fox and Miles are saying Valiant Pacer and Chargers in Australia, please. These
Chargers. You touch my heart because I love that model. That's something. The Valiant Pacer here, you find me not prepared. I need to see a photo of that model.
Okay. Anders over in where's Anders from? Sweden. He wants more Volvos for the people.
Okay. We understand why we want the Volvos.
Excellent.
We need more Swedish customers so we can make also the Volvos.
Okay.
Can I ask if you
tell Alex to put a hat on because the glare is blinding him?
Is that better? Is that better, Reese?
You shall receive. Put your machete away, mate.
I need also for me, yeah.
Reese, I gave it a good polish.
Malcolm's asking, will Brush come out with digital chip to go on a Carrera track? What's that about?
Brush.
I understand what he means. It's not in our plans at the moment. We are making our cars to be prepared to fit on a Carrera chip if the people want to use them. It's too difficult market to enter in, and probably it's better to leave these things to Carrera and other brands that they have already developed a nice and reliable system.
Yeah, Anthony's got a statement saying that the BRMs and the Revo chassis just don't break. Build quality is unbelievable. Pretty much a highly engineered product. So, what can you tell us about the approach to going to those chassis? Because it's a big step up from running the original plastic chassis.
What do you mean? Why we decided to move on the aluminum chassis?
Yeah, well, I mean, you said you started off with plastic chassis.
Yeah.
What was the main reason for going to the aluminium chassis?
Yeah, for sure, it's a different product. The plastic chassis. I remember when we were doing that. The main problem is if you buy 10 pieces, 9 pieces, they are not straight. To make something that you have to make straight before using. For me, it's something that is not possible. Aluminum for me is more professional. It's straight for sure. It's more technique. To have all the parts in aluminum is more. You have more precision and everything. And we said let's keep a price that is not crazy, because if you compare with the plastic parts and cost, we are talking about different things. But we keep everything at a level that it was not so higher. And at the end, I think it was the right decision. The performances of the track, of course, they are different because you have a different weight. Also, the bodies that we are making mainly for RevoSlot in 1/32, we are not thinking about the thicknesses of the bodies to make so light, because that is not our target. That is for other manufacturers. We don't care about that. And our cars, they must be reliable. They must be strong. You don't have to break after a race. We went for that in that way. And then maybe for somebody can be wrong, for somebody can be right. Okay.
Yeah. David's asking how soon will we see the new Group C cars with the metal chassis?
Very soon. If you have a moment, I'll show you
Yes.
that we made now all the chassis for the existing Group C cars. Here we have the one for the Sauber. That's
so nice.
The fast opening system, like the new GT Legend cars. Okay. This is the chassis, same system of the GT90s and just latest Legend car that we did. Okay, so with the 3mm motor pod here, the black one. Awesome. And if you have an existing model, you can just buy the upgrade kit that we released with the new chassis and all the parts that you need. We had to make some new parts like this, the one that you see in white, with a new mold that you will find in the upgrade kit that you have to put on the chassis, because of course the plastic chassis, you have the deflectors on the back that we can't replicate in aluminum, so we kept that thing in plastic. And anyway, that is the final result. We have the Sauber existing model, we have the Porsche 962, the long one. Okay. All they will come out with a Lexan interior. You have the Toyota, the 88C. Also here you have the new piece here and the new piece here, but the system will be the same. Beautiful. And the new model is the Porsche 962 short tail. The one is
that's awesome.
Stop it! Enough.
All with a fast opening system.
Wow.
We should have got the the back on the chat too.
And this will be for sure a nice class. In the past, it was very successful. The plastic new angle winder chassis, they were working well. But we decided to move on. No more plastic. This will be a big boost on big truck with these cars. Really good. Really
beautiful. Yeah, really nice.
Four cars together, you create a class. We have immediately a new class. We don't have to wait a couple of years to get more models. You started immediately with 4 models, and it will be a nice class.
Excellent.
Awesome. Glenn's asking, will a long tail version of the Ferrari 512 and the Porsche 917 ever be considered down the road, and maybe a Lola T70 for the Legends range?
We can say that one of these three models is the next one that we are going to make, but I don't say which one. They have to
Which
guess.
one? There you go, Glenn. Oh, very good.
How
And-
good would the Lola T70 be? Unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
You
I
did
think
not
we hit the
hear
nail
it
on the head there.
first.
Dave is asking, he's saying he's hanging out for the sidecars. Now, everyone's talking about the sidecars, so how about we have a bit of a chat about those?
Yes.
Good question, Dave.
Look at that.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
Oh my
That guy at
God.
the back's hanging on for dear life.
And this here, the sidecar, we have two liveries that are coming before the end of the year. We have this one and this one.
Lucky strike. Beautiful.
Fantastic.
You have the driver on the back. You can put in that position or in this position. So you have both options. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
How wide are they, David?
The driver, they are racing drivers. The body is in plastic. So like it's the same at the end is the same design that we did years ago in the past. Many people, mainly from Australia, they continue to asking during the years to make more, and we said, okay, let's make more.
That
Beautiful.
guy
How
riding on
wide-
the back looks cool.
Sorry.
Guy on the back looks like he's making a bit of a noise.
Yeah.
Or
Can we
giving
have a
somebody a
close-up?
My cousin in the back. Okay.
Never mind.
Good.
David, can I ask you a question just regarding the white kits?
Yes.
Is it possible to include some assembly instructions? Because I have a lot of my customers constantly ask for instructions, and they're not sure where parts go, because when you open the packets, like there's parts everywhere, and I constantly
I perfectly understand the issue. We are starting now with the new Ferrari 330 to make an assembling, not instruction inside the kit. We will make a QR code that you can, with your phone, go on our website or YouTube. You will see the video for the assembling. Because mainly on the Ferrari, we are making that with one mold, you can make different versions. You have pre-holes inside the body to put different parts. So, if you are not very much involved, it's very difficult to understand. And we decided to do that for that model. And since we see that it's good, because really it helps, we are starting to do that for all the models, even the one that sometimes we consider easy. Anyway, so in the brochure that we are putting inside the box from the Ferrari, and also with the other models in the future, you will have a QR code that you just need to scan with your phone. You go on the YouTube, on the BRM website, and that way you can have all the instructions.
that'd be
Pretty much.
fantastic.
That's like magnetic racing type style, the way they do it.
Sorry?
It's like Ian Doug from Magnetic Racing, the way they do their buildings and that. You just scan your phone on the barcode and it comes up the instructions.
Okay, no, I didn't know that. But it's quite easy. You just have the QR code and you go there. You have the video. Is the video from the 3D drawing program that is showing step by step all the pieces going together. It'll be quite easy.
Nice.
Very
Yeah.
clever.
Excellent.
I've got another question, David, there, just regarding some parts. We've had the guys from Q32 ask me if I could ask this question. The different T-nut heights and the Trans Am chassis bar, what's their purpose and what performance changes do they give?
But the different T-nut, they are one of the most important parts on our cars, our chassis. The different movement that you can have in front in the rear, it's very, very important. If you race in a straight wooden track with no grip, maybe sometimes you need something fixed that nothing is moving so much and is very smoothly. But if you are going on very big curves track with high grip, maybe sometimes you need block in the front and more movement in the back. If you're racing on a plastic track with many curves, small, go up and down, maybe you will need movement in the front to be more flexy there and blocking the back. It depends from the track that you are racing. It depends from how much grip is the track. It depends if you're racing with rubber tires. It depends if you're racing with sponge tires. Many things. Those things, the TNAs, they are really changing the behavior of the car on the track.
What about the Trans Am chassis bar?
The Trans Am chassis bar helps you to get a more smooth movement of the two chassis plates together.
Right.
Because sometimes if you don't have that, maybe the chassis is putting on that position that is not moving well, or maybe not in the right position. With the bar, you have always everything straight, and theoretically, everything is working well.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Very clever, well thought out.
Yep.
It is.
I was just going to show Scott. Scott was asking how long does it take to make a car from the time you get the idea to the time it's on the shelf?
That depends, we choose one model, we say, okay, let's make that model. We are looking for sometimes for raising model kits, old kits from the car. We have the scanner to scan that. We have from that the drawing with all the points that we have an engineer inside the company working here that is making the drawing for the cars. Usually you need about 1 month to make the full drawing that you can go on tooling. But if you consider from the moment that we decide and the moment you are in production, I think around 8-9 months.
Right. 8-9 months, that's not too bad.
No, yeah, more or less is the time, yeah.
Considering what's involved in
no, more or less that's the time. That's the time that you need.
Yeah.
Josh is asking, do you know where your biggest country sales are? Which country's got the best sales?
At the moment, it's Germany.
Okay.
Germany, yeah.
So how many models would you make of each car? How many would you like the production of it? How many would you make of each?
It depends. It depends a lot from the number of pre-orders. It depends from the model that you're making.
Yeah.
For example, now for Christmas BRM, I'm going to release in 124 this model. That, for example, that red GT40 that is showing, for sure, we made a lot of pieces. This will be the next model for Christmas, the Porsche 911. This is a Targa Florio version, okay?
Yeah.
And this is coming for Christmas, so this for sure will have a good number of livery produced for sure. That is
going to be very popular.
Very popular. This is the Le Mans version.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay. And this is the Daytona version. With here.
Oh, look at that.
Nice.
Fantastic. They look awesome.
It's also the moment that you're releasing a model that is important coming out for Christmas. It's always a good decision. For the Porsche 911, we did everything with the same mold. You have the version with this piece is separate part. You can get this version or this version. And we made a way that you can have the white kit will be released without filler caps. But then you have all the holes inside if you want to make the holes for the filler caps where you want, because this model, they have all different positions for the filler caps, so we have to think about everything. In this way, we have been able to do and make all the deliveries that we want.
Incredible.
Fantastic.
Just thinking of absolutely everything. Ian's asking, is there any chance of doing a chassis for the older BRM Group Cs?
Yes, but in metal, no more in plastic. We are doing only aluminum.
In metal, excellent.
Yeah.
Very good. What else have we got here? There's so many questions. I got to flick through them, and I'm a long way behind. And Anthony said, "Oh wow, quick release and a new chassis." The quick release is a great idea.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's very impressive.
So, what's your
Take
favorite
money
BRM you've ever made? What's your favorite model?
My favorite model, probably my favorite model. I think for BRM is the Alpha. The Alpha GTA was the time that I saw that I was in love with that, and
one of the fastest.
And for RevoSlot, I think probably the one that I prefer is the Ferrari F40. That is
Right.
the model that I
Yeah,
love
40.
it and really I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, hang on.
C5, you know, I like Corvettes. For me, Ferrari is Ferrari.
Yeah.
These are the latest Corvettes just released.
Just release, yes.
Very nice, aren't they?
Just release, yes.
I'll show you. I've got a couple of them. So these are RevoSlots, 132 scale, obviously.
Yep.
And we've got the silver one.
That is the pick of the bunch, I think.
That's my
Yeah,
favorite, that one.
Nice.
It's a very nice silver. It looks really nice. It looks sharp and clean. Just a nice car.
Very sweet.
Awesome.
And
You
they
got
go.
any- You got any
Let's see.
BRMs there, Hub?
There's the F40,
Yeah,
one of the early ones.
that is my
Oh.
model. That is my model.
Can we
Yeah.
go full screen with Alex, please?
Yeah, it's nice, that car.
I think Fly did one of these as well, but this one, I mean, with the metal chassis, you just can't go wrong. It's such
Yeah.
a great performing and great looking car.
Yeah.
That's
Very
terrific.
nice.
Yeah, beautiful.
I just
Now-
want to bring up that question from Scott
Now in
again.
Australia, everybody's waiting for this.
Oh, look at that!
Everybody.
Beautiful.
Look at that.
David, is that the one that you were express posting to me? Was it?
That's
I have the box
downright
ready just
pornographic.
to put it in.
The question on the screen, Davide. Scott says he keeps breaking wings off, and would you consider magnetic wings on all your cars?
To make magnetic wings on all the cars is not possible. It depends about the shape of the wing that you can make. When it's possible, we always make it magnetic, like that Ferrari. Okay, that is a fantastic system. And for that system, I have to say thank to Chris Cuba, that is an American customer that showed me there one time, and they said, if I steal you that system, you be angry? No, I said, it's okay. You can do it. So I have to say thank to him. So when
It's
it's
a brilliant
possible,
idea.
when it's possible, like this Porsche, the short one, you have the magnetic. Okay, very
Yep.
easy.
Easy.
But
Yeah.
when you have that shaping that way, it's something possible. You know, sometimes it's not possible to do that. Like the C5, for example, that you have in your hand, it's impossible on the Corvette to make magnetic because it's on the top of the body. When it's possible, we try to make in rubber at least the 2 mounts for the wing in rubber. That way, it's almost impossible to destroy.
Is that Moffat Mustang and the Camaro is going to be out before Christmas this year?
Camaro Mustang will be sent to Australia next week.
Oh, wow.
Get your orders in.
Call Andrew. Call Andrew.
Yeah.
Oh, no. What about 24 scale Can-Am? Lots of options there.
At the moment, not in our plans.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see for the future.
Awesome stuff.
It's saying there's lots of livery options out there. And Glenn's asking, the performance of the Ford Capri a problem that BRM are aware of? The model doesn't appear to be used during championship races, and within home racing, the Capri struggles against other cars.
Yeah, we are thinking about that in our championship here in Italy. Just we did the Young Timer Trophy. We know that nobody was using that car. The weight of the car is a problem. So we are making a new Lexan interior, fully Lexan without the parts, to make the car a little bit lighter, and to make a different part for the chassis to make it more competitive. We are doing that for the Capri and the BMW, and probably in the next BRM Young Timer Trophy that we're doing here in Italy every year. The people will have to use those cars with the new setup, and so we will see the real performance of the model. Yeah. Anyway, we are working on that.
In saying that, they are such a beautiful car.
Yeah. But if we consider only the looking, I think probably it's one of the best BRM models.
It is absolutely magnificent. Like the detail. If only it just went that little bit quicker, it'd be an amazing car.
Let's make it quicker. Let's make it quicker.
Beautiful.
Here's one from John. I believe the Peter Brock-driven Bob Jane-sponsored Porsche 962 from Le Mans would sell well in Australia as a new livery to consider. What are your thoughts on that, David?
Peter Brock-driven Bob James sponsored Porsche 962.
The,
I need
the
to check which car is that.
Orange and yellow car.
Which one?
And Porsche 962.
I understand. Yeah, Peter Brock,
Yeah.
Bob Jane.
Bob Jane team
Let me
arts.
see if I know
Bob Jane
that car. Huh?
Orange and yellow.
I think
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Slotted
nice.
have brought one out in 132.
But now we are restarting with this class of cars, the Group C. So now we are coming out with two liveries for the Porsche 962. The short one, that is the new model that we just made for that class. But then we will start to make new cars for all the three different models: the Porsche, the Toyota, and the Sauber. So maybe we can consider that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
no, that'd be awesome.
And David's asking if you could get a guide to set up for different track types. So, maybe
Yeah, I can work it out.
Wood routing, yeah.
Sometimes the most important thing is not the different track types, that is the level of the grip that you have on your truck. Okay. Right. If the truck is rubberized, if you're using sponge, that is making more different in the preparation, the setting up on our models.
Yeah.
If you're used to race only with sponge tires with much glue, that in your truck you have 2 fingers of black stuff over the wood, okay, that is a certain way of preparation. Probably with the rubber tires you can't race. If you're racing on a very new, brand new, clean plastic truck, that is another way, another word, okay?
Yeah. Anthony's asking, are your model choices made from personal preference, or do you consider what would sell better?
Let's say 50% heart, 50% brain.
Aha.
Which one comes first?
That sometimes, if I had to follow only my heart, probably I would have never done the NSU. But that was a mistake. That would be a mistake. Okay.
Yeah. And Josh is also asking, do you have a test track, and how much testing goes into the new cars?
That's a good question.
I have a test track. I would like to show you maybe next time, or maybe I will send you a picture later so you can show when I'm leaving. I have now in the new building, is 2 years that I'm here. I'm still working on the museum that you see behind me, because I don't have time to do that. And in the other room, I have 300 square meters that I have one big wooden digital track for me that I'm doing testing also now. Yeah. There we are doing testing of the cars. Yeah.
Very good.
Fantastic.
Steve at Highway Slot Cars said he's definitely going to go broke now after seeing all those cars.
They're loving that Mustang.
We talk about only DRM. It's better to show something from RevoSlot too. That is the next Toyota GT1s that they are coming.
Beautiful.
Very special liveries. And this livery Marlboro. Okay.
Very nice.
These are the next ones that are hitting the market.
Just insane. That Marlboro. Wow.
Yeah.
This looks good. Yeah.
Beautiful.
What's this one?
What's your favorite RevoSlot user made?
I thought that the F40 is the one that probably I prefer more. Only about if you consider the looking of the car, probably it's F40. Yeah.
What about an F40 and a BRM?
Now for the moment we are focusing more on the legend cars. So the era is the late 60s, early 70s. We were doing the Porsche 911, the McLaren for the GT90s models. We didn't see, it was good sales number, not as big as the legend cars. So for the moment we are focusing more there and the Group C, and then the future we will see.
Yeah.
Yeah. A question from B-Rads. Any models to compete with the RX-7 in the future?
Yeah, for sure. That is the class that we're now developing with RevoSlot and the GT IMSA. We did the 934, we did the RX-7. We are going ahead with that class with those years in the IMSA. And for sure, we are going to make the Mustang. And the next one will not the Mustang 69, the later Mustang, the late 70s. And then we are going ahead in that way. I'm still thinking what to do. I have some crazy ideas. Let's see. Also, when we decided to make nomadic, made the Mazda was a big bet, and at the end it was successful. So let's try again. They look nice, and
Aren't they? Very nice. Very, very
And
nice.
you got this one with the special wheel inserts too, which
yeah, the BBS Turbo.
yeah.
Daytona car.
When's the
Yeah.
Ella Moffat RX-7 coming out? Is that the end of this year?
Yeah. Before the end of the year, we are coming out with the other 3 liveries of the Mazda, and the one that is the one that the Australians are expecting, but much more the Mazda from Ella Moffat. There, people, everybody want that. Everybody want that.
Yeah, it's a cool
Absolutely.
Good car.
Ian's asking, would the VW camper be a bay window or a split screen?
Bay window, split screen. Tell me the difference, please.
He's keen on that camper, isn't he?
Yeah.
He is keen on the camper. I think maybe Dave Slot has been nudging him to ask a few questions. Maybe
Okay.
he loves his V-dubs too.
He does. He collects them all. I think all the career he's got them all. I think now, old Dave.
I think so. I'm just trying to go through the
Thanks, mate.
chat and see what else is.
Yeah.
Have
Go
a
ahead.
look at,
Yeah.
have a look at this, boys. The best show ever just got better with the Moffat Mustang waved right there in front of me.
Yeah.
Let me
Put it
show
up
you.
again, David.
One more time.
Let me show you also the other Trans Am cars coming. We have the Mustang from Peter Repso that will be released next week.
There you go, Glenn.
We have the Camaro, this one, black and white.
Oh, look at
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
Oh.
Look nice. We have the very famous Sunoco.
There you go,
That's-
Hub.
Oh, you're kidding.
This was driven by Mark Donoghue. Okay.
That's
Yep.
slot car of the year right there, mate. Slot car
There
of the
you
year
go.
by far.
And we have this strange livery that we decided to do.
Your pont car.
Oh, I like that.
The Dupont. Yeah. Maybe from the camera, the colors they don't look correctly, but they are very shiny.
Yeah.
Nice.
That looks awesome.
Yeah.
Mm.
DuPont.
Yeah, before the end of the year, we are getting. Now we are coming with the Trans Am. We are coming with the Porsche. Before the Porsche, we have the Ferrari, the 330 that we announced last year in America. Will be the Ferrari
That's
330
beautiful.
to race.
When's
on
that come? When do they come out? The Ferraris.
the Ferrari, I think, the middle of November we are releasing.
Yeah.
You have this yellow. We have this totally red.
Oh,
Beautiful.
oh. Yum.
And this one.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
That's just beautiful.
Oh, stop it.
They almost look too good to be slot cars.
Yeah,
They really do.
we still have many people that are really just collecting the cars because we
Yep.
always did scale models, and
Yep.
we are making just not slot cars but slot car models.
Yep.
We take care about all the details.
100%.
Here's a question. Do the motors run backwards? The red wire goes to positive rail and black to negative rail. I don't have a tacho to confirm, but the motors do sound faster in reverse.
Honestly, never tried. They should. Sometimes when the motor is not working, they are doing that. They are just making it run backward to see then if it's racing more. I don't know if it's faster or not. It should not.
That's got a lot to do with the gear mesh too on some cars. A lot of cars do sound different when they run backwards because the gear mesh is different, so they sound smoother.
No, the gear mesh. When you receive the car from the box stock, is always one thing that you have to check if it's correct or not. For the GT RevoSlot, we are always suggesting to use the erga gear that is more technical, more precise than the other one. So for sure it's better. For the small cars that we have just only the nylon gears that in the latest we improve the mold, the tooling, and they are quite better. For the big cars, we have just released the 4 different gears in Ergal. You have the 40 teeth, light blue, 41 gold. These are all Erga gears. 42 teeth, black. And this in gray is 43. So when you have the Legion, BRM, GT90, the Trans Am, if you want to upgrade to get different gear, this is a good option.
Excellent.
I've got a question from Malcolm, Davide. The Alan Moffat Mustang, can you ask Davide when the BRMs will come out with a digital chip to run on a Carrera track?
The Alan Moffat Mustang, can you ask the one?
So basically, he's asking, will there be any digital chips, digital chip cars that can run on a Carrera track? He's asking.
They are prepared to fit the digital chip.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've got to get the chips
Right.
and fit them yourself.
There you go. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
John is asking, does Hub have the Bob Jane Camaro to show Davide? He was asking earlier about the Bob Jane Camaro ZL1. And he's asking if that'd be a good version for Australia. You're not in the shed, so you can't grab it, Hub.
But that Camaro is not the 69 version, or is it that the 69 version?
It says 1970 on that one.
I think the 970 version was different, huh?
Yeah, I think Shane's just going to go and grab one and show you which one. What else have we got? Steve, I'm in the middle of building a new routed track, Davide. It's I went with 100 mil spacing.
Yeah.
And Steve's been helping me braid and do a couple of other things, and he said, "Aren't you glad you built your track for 24 scale now?"
Yeah. Yeah. For
Too
sure.
good. Yeah.
Okay, show me the front.
Hang on, I'll bring you up full screen, Hub. There you go, Davide.
Yeah, it's the 69 version. Yeah, okay. I will consider in the future.
Yeah, Davide, you're going to have to do those liveries because you'll sell a ton of those in Australia. Yep.
Send me the photo, Alex.
Yeah, no problem. We'll do.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Yeah, very, very nice there, Hub. We should get him to do the HQ Monaro too.
Oh, that's next level. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Michael's asking, he's wondering what the going rate is for a kidney. He's going to have to start selling his kidneys, I think. So, Davide, I would say that the future of BRM is in good hands with us Aussies.
Yeah. Good.
We might overtake Germany as your best-selling country soon.
Okay, now when Australia is beating Germany, I will call you back.
We can't compete with the population alone.
We have to move more people there.
Dave Volk is saying it's been a fantastic show, and he's saying how good is Davide. Yeah,
Thank
welcome
you.
anytime, mate. Absolutely welcome anytime. Glenn's asking, what is the lowest number of run of cars that you would make for any model? So what's the minimum you have to make?
For one decoration, you mean? I think around 350, 400 pieces.
Oh,
That is the minimum. When we say, okay, minimum, we have to make that one.
Wow, I would have thought that's a fairly low number. That's a very limited edition.
That when we say, okay, that is the minimum that we make. Sometimes we go over 1,000. Sometimes you are 700, 800, depends.
Okay.
Yeah. David's asking, will the GT40 Mark 1 and BRM 24th Corvette C5R still be released next year?
The GT40 Mark 1, yes. The Corvette C5R maybe postponed to the next year.
Okay.
Actually, a GT40 would be good in a Revo slot. That'd be a nice looking car. That'd be good classes.
You know, we have to consider that we always tried with Revo to not go with the models that are already produced by, let's say, famous manufacturers in the racing slot car world. Okay, we decided to start with the GT90s because mainly cars they were done by Fly in the 90s. Many people are still thinking that we bought the molds from Fly. It's not true. We didn't buy anything from Fly. Okay. Though the classic models they are already produced by our manufacturer, they are raised everywhere. So maybe something we can think in future, but for the moment, no.
Okay.
Got a question from Scott. Where does Australia sit on the sales list? How far down?
At the moment, probably you're in the third position.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
The latest video, yeah. Between third and fourth position, yeah.
That's good.
Well, David, they keep releasing these Australian cars, and we'll probably end
Yeah.
the number two or number one.
I'm really considering that.
Yeah.
Johnny from Das Slot Car Box said, "I'll buy your entire run of 350 Lola T70s then." Don't tempt him, he will. Yeah, David's right. Alex says, buy more cars, people, for sure. Yeah. Well, that's been a good chat so far. 85 in the chat, and it's absolutely flying. It's really cool.
Dick, speaking about 85 people in the chat, make sure everyone hits the like button. And yes, if you haven't subscribed to DG Raceway, please do so.
But not only that, you need to subscribe to Hughes Garage and Slot Car Hub as well, because it's a team.
And BRM and RevoSlot.
Yeah, for sure.
Most importantly.
Steve's asking, how and where can I find the older Camaro and Mustang liveries, and are they still around?
I have a big question. I still have to find those. I would like to find some of the older ones. They are sold out everywhere. Probably the only place maybe is in America that maybe some are still left there. Right. So if you go to the 132.car.us, that is our American distributor, Alan Smith from Sky Racing, and the project of the Mustang and Camaro is in partnership with him. Maybe you can find some.
Yeah. Thanks, Johnny. Yep, hit the like button. Get it out there to everyone. Wow. Been going almost an hour already, and barely scratched the surface. So your favorite class of cars, David, would be the Legends?
My favorite would be the GT90s. That unfortunately they are not so popular for the 134. They are popular in 132, not so much in 134. For me, it's a pity because I love those models. The McLaren for me is fantastic. But let's see in the future if I'm able to promote also that. It's not so easy to go and bring ahead on different classes of cars. Our hobby at the end is, you have to consider the 124 cars, they are the hobby of the hobby. So it's not easy to move on with all the classes and all the products. We try. Okay.
David, I've got a question for you. You've done the Abarth in the BRM. You've done the Auto Bianchi, the 112.
Yeah.
Would you do the Cinquecento?
Yeah, something that we have ready in our
because
garage.
Yeah, no, that's okay. So it's on the cards.
Yeah, it will fit. It will fit in that series, of course. It's smaller, but it can be perfectly fit in the mini car series.
Yeah, fantastic.
What's a Cinque Quattro?
A Cinquecento, it's 500. Those little 500s.
Yeah,
the old ones
with the boot open.
No, the little the Abarths is the hang on, which Abarths is. Well, that's based off of Fiat 600.
Yeah,
but we're talking about the Fiat 500.
The one that we did is based on the 600. The 500 is smaller.
It's smaller. Yeah. Okay. But they're it's an iconic Italian car.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you want to show us all some of your collection there, Alex, of your BRMs and Revos?
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, hang on. I'll put give me 1 sec and I'll get the thing ready.
No problem.
Give us a look at some of yours, Husey. You got some nice ones in the background there too, mate.
Absolutely.
The Mini.
Yeah.
Nice.
So nice to drive too. They handle so well.
Great fun. And of course, the Porsche.
Lucky Stripes.
Isn't that gorgeous?
My favourite.
I love the wheels on that, the gold rims.
Nice. Jeez. Yeah, that's your favourite, isn't it, Hughesy?
They're all favourites.
Yeah, that's your go-to. You pick that up every time.
Yeah, well, who doesn't like Starsky and Hutch?
How do they go around your track, Husey? All right?
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah. Okay. You leave the original tyres on them and that? You just leave them?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
All original.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, the tyres on the BRMs are really good.
Yeah.
All right.
Really.
What's Alex
All right.
got? Oh, here we go.
So I've got these cars here are actually the cars that I race. So you can see some of the early Porsches there. So these cars are my ones that the Revos that I race, and then I've got the BRMs over here. So these are the BRMs that I race. These ones.
Nice
Right.
collection.
And then I've got these ones on the bases, just some stock that I've got that I've put out. These are the sort of the last of the BRMs that have just come out. Then I've got there's the Aussie slot car show there. So as we work around here, we've got these are the latest Revos, the RX-7s that have come out in the twin pack. There's only a couple left, so if you want a twin pack, snap them up. They've got the new Corvettes. They've just basically I got them yesterday, so they're still warm. And then I've got a few of the some of the Group 2 cars and Porsches and Supras and
Supers.
Look at that. What a sight.
yeah. So there's
So
I could have
good.
put more, but I ran out of time. And then obviously we've got the little
The Bonza
Bonza
Raceway.
Raceway there. So yeah, so there you go. So that's the track where the boys come over and we go berserk. And just up there, that's where I store all the cars that I race and all mixed brands and that sort of stuff. And then over here I've got I love my Italian cars, so I've got a few cars there. All Italian cars because I've got a couple of Fiats myself. So yeah, I've got some nice Pioneers as well. So I've got and a few of the Aussie cars down there. So David, you see some of these cars here. These are Bathurst cars.
Yeah. I'm looking.
And Aussie Muscle. We'll be having a chat about these cars.
I need to come to your place with a box.
Yes. Oh yeah, no. You're more than welcome to come to my place, but you'll be leaving with an empty box.
And if anyone wants to have a look at Alex's collection, his address is number. Oh no. Oh, okay, sorry.
Well, a lot of people know where I live anyway, so yeah.
Free entry.
Free entry, no worries.
Just a Brit. You need to bring a Brit.
Yeah, no, it's good. When you Alex, stop it. Thanks, Johnny V. Yeah, look, slot cars, just love them. You just come in here, you sit down, relax, you do some tuning, do some laps on the track, you talk a bit of crap with your friends, we race, we give each other, we tease each other and have a bit of fun. So yeah, it's good. It's really good.
Eat too much pizza, drink too much Coke.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Always a good night. Always a good night. Yeah. All right. I think some of the questions have dried up a little bit in the chat, so we might have to go to a couple of other segments. Did you want to hang around, Davide? Have you had enough of us?
For me, no problem.
Okay. Well, you can see what else we do on the show. That's fine. We've got a segment we call "What's on Your Bench." So basically, we go around the room and ask everyone what they're working on and see what everyone's up to. So how about we start with Hub? What's on your bench, mate?
What is on my bench is the new slotted Ferrari,
Oh, very nice.
which
Oh, very nice.
BRM just brought out not long ago. So I picked
like
up
that.
the BRM one, so I've grabbed this one because it's pretty much matching.
Cool.
Yeah, that is the Le Mans version. We did not the Le Mans version. We did in the past that version. They are similar. The Filippinetti is the same Scuderia from that model.
Yeah, beautiful cars.
Cool. David, I've got a question for you. I know what my favourite is. Chinotto or Coca-Cola?
Hinauto.
Chinotto,
Chinotto.
thank you. That's it. Yeah, absolutely. Glenn's asking, would you like to adopt a 64-year-old son?
I have already two children, one dog. I don't need something more. 64 years old is a little bit too. It's difficult
That's gold.
to manage.
What a great question.
What's on your bench?
here's-
What do you got, Hughesy? What's on your bench, mate?
Hang on, before we go to Hughesy, I just put this up. John D said he heard the Australian Falcon hardtop coupe was the best-selling scale electric tooling from 2010 to 2019, helped by the Mad Max version.
Nice. Yeah, okay.
Something for David to consider.
Actually, I'll
Thanks.
I'll grab one of the cars and I'll show you.
Okay. Thanks for the advice. I will consider.
Yeah, that's wow. Okay, sorry, Hughesy, what's on your bench, mate?
Oh, I'm working on my white kit. It's a Revo RX-7,
Nice.
coming along nicely.
Yep,
I'm just waiting for some decals to arrive.
cool.
Get them on. I've built the chassis and everything. Well, it was pretty much built anyway, but it's been all done, tuned, tested. So I just need to get the decals on, do the clear coat, final assembly. I've already done a test drive, a quick assembly, and it absolutely goes great.
Cool,
Good
very
stuff.
nice, mate.
Very happy so far.
How is the airbrush going, Shane? All right?
Excellent.
Nice. Good stuff.
David, this is the car that's Scalextric's made. So it's a Ford Falcon coupe.
Okay.
They made them. There's 3 versions, but the actual body's the same. So,
But racing which years?
in the early 70s, right through.
Would have been 76, I think.
Yeah.
Through
Well, you had
78.
XA through to the XCs. So
Okay.
when were they? So I said maybe 72, 73 through to 76. Yeah. So that's
74.
the what they call the Falcon XB.
Okay.
That one. And there's a ton of liveries that you could do with these ones.
Okay. Was racing Trans Am too?
Probably not. No, not these ones.
Just
I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but this was basically an Australian designed and built car. Yeah, but
Raced
it was
in
under the
Australian
Ford.
Touring Car
Yeah.
Championship.
Yeah.
Johnny's saying the paint blend and the tail lights look great, Hughesy.
Oh, thank you.
And
What do you got on your bench?
Wayne agrees that the Falcon hardtop would look great in 24 scale. In 24 scale,
It would look great.
huge.
Yeah.
It would be massive, wouldn't it?
The big car
Yeah, big car. Yeah.
in real life.
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you just go all the way and do that in 124?
Here we go. Hang on.
Yeah.
So, David, this is a car from a movie, Mad Max. I don't know if you know it.
I know the movie.
You know it, yeah. So that was based on that Falcon hardtop that Alex had showing you.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Very famous car, that one.
What do you got on your bench, Dick?
I've got a whole heap of track stuff I've got to do. I've been down the hardware store. I've got all the fences cut to size. I need time to paint them, and then I've got to do the elevations on the track. So, what's on my bench is big job. It's a big bench, 5 meters by 3 meters. But busy weekend this weekend. I've got to wait till next week to make any progress. So looking forward to getting stuck into it again.
Nice.
Here's a good comment from Steve B at Highway Slot Cars. If you do the Falcons, you'll have to do the HQ as a competitor. So the HQ is a Holden car that was produced from 1972 to 1975, I think, or 4.
Maybe it's something.
Very famous old Holden car. It is.
I could make the 2 cars together, so I create already the enemy for that one. It would be a nice class.
Yeah. So that's a HQ Holden.
Okay.
And that's a Monaro as a 2-door.
Close enough.
Hang
But
on.
is it bigger than a Mustang 69?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Mustangs are they were sold as pretty much as a compact car in America. I think they called them. They were like a smaller sports sedan compared to most of their cars over there, which are huge. But Australia, the HQ and the Falcon were definitely bigger than a Mustang, wider at least.
Yeah.
There was something I saw.
It's just
Glenn's saying Glenn's saying the HG Monaro that Norm Beachy raced was in Ausam as an Australian version of Trans Am. Would you know the Norm Beachy Monaro at all, David? With the yellow 2-door Holden, big flares.
Okay.
Yeah, a very successful car.
Okay.
Wayne Pepper said 92 in the chat. That's excellent.
good stuff. Thank you everyone for coming along and watching, and thank you to BRM for coming on. Unbelievable.
There you go, David. What was the BRM and TTS connection?
We started together the project for the mini cars in the Group 2. At the beginning, I think we made the NSU, he made the Cinca. We were 2 different companies completely, but we had the idea together, so we started together. It's an Italian company. And then after 3 years, he decided to move away from us and make everything by himself. So we are not connected anymore, apart from just sometimes he's buying some parts from us, but nothing more.
Okay. Excellent. There you go. Shout out to Johnny B from the Slot Car Box. Sando just installed his timing system, got it hooked up and running, and he loves it. That's good. It's a good product. Yeah. What else have we got? Steve reckons Mustangs were bigger than a HQ.
Were they?
Steve used to run a service station. I think he's.
Take you also. We put this. Put together. Let's see which one is bigger.
Yeah, I don't know. I still reckon a HQ is bigger than a Mustang.
All right. What about Slot Car of the Week? What do we got?
We can do Slot Car of the Week, mate. Here we go. Slot Car of the Week. We asked what your favourite slot car is of this week. And what's going on? I'm losing people. There we go. We're back at it. So Hub's straight up with a slot car of the week, and he loves a Porsche.
And it reminds me of a Sunoco car.
I knew that would be it. You love that colour combo, don't you?
Yeah, you get that RCN. Look at that.
Yeah. We know someone who would have liked that.
I'm looking forward to the Martini one coming out, the number 8 car. That's going to be awesome.
That is awesome. I don't have here to show you because the guy who take all the photos for us. But that Martini with fluo orange is really good.
That's a beautiful looking car.
I think the most beautiful one for the moment. Better than the blue. It was really good, but that one is amazing.
Yeah, that's beautiful. What do you got, Husey?
Oh, Very nice. Very nice.
Look at that. Awesome.
Beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, how good's that?
That's-
Again with the magnetic.
Yeah, that's got a bigger ass.
There you go. Another great design.
What about you,
So-
Dick?
Well, I thought if Hughesy's going to show that, then why wouldn't I go with that? This is one of the best looking cars I've got in my collection, that's for sure. The matte black paint on this is just stunning. I mean, matte black you would think is, oh yeah, what's so special about it? But when you see this in the flesh with the fluoro orange up against it, it is just gorgeous. Absolutely
Yeah.
gorgeous.
That's
How do
probably
you-
one of RevoSlot's best cars this year, I reckon. Pretty close.
I reckon you might be right, mate.
Yeah.
And they
That's-
go like a cut snake too.
Yeah. The RX-7, I think, might be a little bit better. I'm not sure. I haven't decided yet. But they're both
But
good.
I've been running this one a lot as well, so it's a close, close second, almost a tie with the other one this week.
Yeah.
Love this.
Yeah. Everyone's got to have a Mini in their collection. Everyone's got to.
Yeah,
I've
it's
got-
so much
I've
fun
got-
to race. So much fun to race. They're absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
Being in the chat.
Have you got a slot car of the week, Alex?
Yeah, this one here, because since it's come in, I can't stop looking at it. Absolutely love the livery. Absolutely love it.
That's nice.
It is
Yeah.
really
So
cool
that's one of the latest cars from Revo that's just arrived. I just absolutely love it.
Got to have a look at one of those in person.
Yes, no, that it really does look. I mean, I'm just looking at it on the camera, and it doesn't do it justice in the flesh. It's just, yeah, the grey kind of like the angle of the light changes the tone of the grey. It's just beautiful, really nice. Done a great job with that one.
Yeah. I put this up before. Dave said he got to run the FU Cancer car.
Oh, he's let the secret out. Dave.
So that would have been an honour, Dave. That would have been an honour, mate.
Well,
Purple is,
sort of. We
purple is
had a
just-
few problems, few issues, which you'll see in the video this week.
Looking forward to that.
I'm guessing that's Wiles. Used to own a Sandman Ute. Cool. Johnny's saying, thank you, Davide, for taking the time to be part of the live. So good to chat and ask questions directly to you.
Thanks
That's
to you. Thank
exactly
you.
what it is.
I think I gotta go. And I want to say thank you for inviting me. It was really fine. It was an honor to also to chat with the people there. You know, it's not common to have this opportunity. So thank you. And who's paying the dinner when I'm coming to Australia?
Who's what?
Is it?
Who's paying for the dinner?
Yes. No worries. No worries.
Okay.
Come down. No problem. No problem.
Okay, guys. Cool.
Thank you very
worries,
much,
Davide.
Davide.
Thank you
for your
very
time.
much. We'll be in touch. We'll be in touch.
Yeah, we keep in touch. If you have other, maybe we can meet again in the future. Okay.
Yeah, fantastic. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Good on you.
Thank you.
Wow.
There you go.
That's special. Some really good
Fantastic.
questions being asked to Davide too, and a lot of people getting some really good answers. So really special to have him on and to answer your questions, everyone in the chat. 81 of you still. So that's fantastic.
How good those Mustang Camaros look.
Oh,
They're
yes.
going to sell like hotcakes, mate.
They're beautiful. Even the Ferrari. Oh my God, so good.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
so
they do a
good.
great job.
new
They do a great
short-
job.
Short body Porsche with the click off
Yeah.
body.
Yeah.
Wow.
So much
And
to look forward to.
And the
I
Group
think-
C, that's just an amazing class.
They're
to
coming
race.
out for Christmas, aren't they?
Not the
Yeah.
Group C, I think, no.
Okay.
The Mustangs and Camaros are.
Yeah.
Chris was saying that was cool.
Yeah.
It was great, and he was quite excited to come on and chat with everyone. It was good of him to give up his time. We appreciate it.
He's really, David was saying that he was really interested in like the whole Australian thing because he was like taken back how popular, especially the Mustang, the Moffat Mustang. It's probably going to be one of the biggest models that they're going to make number wise. So the popularity has just been insane, and the distributor here in Australia keeps increasing the order because a lot of the slot car retailers just keep taking orders for them. So it's just it's going to be probably one of the biggest BRM models made.
Awesome.
Well, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And also the Peter Stuyvesant RX-7. That's another one that's going to be extremely popular. So
yes,
if you can get your hand, if you can get your hands on one, grab one because that'll be one for the collectors.
Yeah.
Revo and BRM, too good to race, but too much fun not to.
It's so true.
If you're Dan from Garage Slotnick, just get a white kit and do your own. Did you see his? It looks just as good as the one that's coming out. Great job.
Yeah.
Bloody awesome.
He honestly didn't know that they were putting that one out. He'd started on it and then discovered they were putting it out. But anyway,
he did a great job on it.
Great job.
Yeah, really good job on it. So, what are we chatting about now, fellas? You want to keep going? We're at an hour and
video of the week. What about video of the week quickly?
You want to do video of the week? Pat's roundup?
Yeah, I've got one. I've got to do Pat's roundup, mate.
Thank you, Doug.
Too easy. All right. Well, all right, Hub. What have you got?
Well, I'm going to be biased, and it's going to be our live with Home Racing World with Harry and Shotgun and George from Area 51.
It was really good, wasn't it?
You have to have the boys from America on, and Harry to get in front of the camera was that's
world first.
That's priceless, mate. That's it. That's my video of the week. That's probably my video of the year, nearly.
It was a ripper, and it was such an honour to talk with those guys and how down to earth and how free they were with their information was really cool. Really.
And just what they're doing for the hobby of all this 3D print and that is just amazing. Making stickers.
The amount of work they're putting into these prints and stuff is incredible. I mean, anyone would probably just have a crack at doing one and go, oh well, I've done it now. And these guys are supplying whole classes to race. And I mean the trucks they're bringing out, the pickup trucks that they're bringing out, and all that sort of stuff. The V Dubs, it doesn't matter what they put their mind to; they create it, and it's bloody awesome. So
they're not going to be millions out of it, millionaires out of it, but they just keep doing it for the love of it, and it's amazing. It's really good stuff.
Yeah, exactly. No, good blokes too.
What about you, Husey? What do you got, mate?
Well, like you, I'm biased too, but it's a tie. That one, our live stream, that was so much fun. But I also got a kick out of Dan from Garage Slotnick's latest video showing the making and running of the Celica, the EVH Celica.
I've got to agree with you there, Husey.
That's a rare car right there.
So thanks, Dan.
Well done.
What do you got, Dick?
I've got a fairly recent one. It was today, or I think it was this morning it went up. And it was Scotty from Mount Dunedin Raceway. His wife had bought him 2 cars for his wedding anniversary.
Oh, the Thunderslots. Yeah.
Thunderslots, yeah. And I thought,
2 Thunderslots.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, Robin, if you're listening or watching this, Thunderslots. Thank you.
SSH, Thunderslots. Thunderslots.
Actually, if she's feeling real generous, let me have a peruse of the BRMs. Because I got the one, and I want to really add to them after seeing what does.
I could call out for BRMs, but when she sees they're a little bit more than a Thunderslot, she'll probably not be too happy.
I reckon that one might be a good one to get too. That's you get the flag. I love the flag for that.
That is superb.
Nice car.
Yeah. That's a ripper.
Oh,
They're all good.
I can't believe this.
Guys, out of what was just shown, all those new ones, what one did you particularly like the most? What are you most excited for? Mine, of course, was that short body length Porsche. That's going to be amazing.
Sunoco Camaro for me all day long. Slot car of the year.
Yeah,
Alex?
I think got to get a Mustang and a Camaro. I think.
Yeah, so
I think
That'll
it's the
look
Moffat Mustang. I reckon that's going to be car of the decade. I reckon.
Yeah, that was
Or at least
that was
slot
like,
car. Yeah, slot car of the year at least. That one.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was
It
insane.
looked really good on screen. I'd love to see it in person. I mean, you can't get all the detail and all that. So like you were saying with that the silver, the grey on the Corvette. You get them in
You
your
just
hand.
can't. You just lose. You just lose it. You can't really. Yeah, you can't. It doesn't do it justice. Even the photos, like on the internet and stuff, you just can't. Yeah.
Can you imagine if BRM do that?
Well, he asked me to send him some photos. So there you
Send some
go.
photos, Hub. You might get one for Christmas.
There's three
Nice
there's
Bob
three
Jane
little-
Camaro. Yeah.
So, it's a lot. I've got the other one. I can't get it. I can't reach it.
They would sell really good here. Really, really good down here. Yeah.
100%.
Glenn Mustang, most significant car in Australian motor racing history.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. It changed the landscape, didn't it?
Can you imagine if they start doing maybe in the Revo or in the 124 the Bathurst cars like the old GT XYs and XWs and stuff like that?
Yeah.
That'd be just crazy if they could. Yeah.
It would be good.
And the Brocky Tiranas and the
Big
Commodores and you'd go berserk. It'd be just crazy.
I think they'd sell a heap of them.
Yeah,
Absolute heap of them.
You know
well,
what?
if David was saying that a minimum of 400, I mean that'd be
Easy.
I'd probably order 400 just on my own. You know what I mean?
400 wouldn't be enough.
Yeah.
Oh well. What? Well, do we do a petition?
Let's do it. Let's
idea.
make it happen.
Everyone in the chat, we're going to have to come up with a way of doing a petition.
That's a great idea.
It's how to do it.
Send all your answers to Hughes' garage email.
We need a petition that Alex can present and show that the Aussie market's ready to support some Aussie muscle cars, Bathurst cars.
Starting with the Bob Jane Camaro, I reckon.
Starting with the Bob Jane Camaro, okay.
Yeah.
See, the thing is with the Bathurst cars, like I know it costs a lot of money to make a mold, but when he's got the mold, like the liveries are endless. Like there's so many liveries that you can do, and you could even do maybe street versions for people that like to collect them and have them as a static display too. It'd be
Speaking of street
fantastic.
versions,
Yeah.
VL Turbo BT1, only available in yellow.
Yeah. So he would have a contact email on the BRM website, wouldn't he?
Yeah. Yep.
So people, if you're serious about wanting some Bathurst cars, some Aussie muscle cars, jump online. I'd say the easiest way is just to send them through an email. We'd love this. We'd love this. Please make this. That would act as a petition, I guess.
Even this car. What about this car in 124 scale? This would be good.
What's that one? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like that now.
I can see me smashing that wing off in the first few laps.
Yeah, I would smash
they're actually really good.
Tell you what, in 24 scale, that thing will be a deadly missile.
Yeah. It'll take off.
Actually, that's someone's asking about the grey vet. It's what is it? RS0285. That's it there.
Yeah.
Hang on. Hub's holding one up too. I'm
Yeah,
trying
that's
to
a
type.
beauty, Hub.
Yeah.
You like that one, eh?
I like the one with the American flag on it.
Yeah, I like them both. I like that livery's nice.
And these,
It's actually got
these
if
are nice
it's like a
design.
metallic. It's like a metallic paint,
Yeah.
but it's really fine. Like it's yeah. White
looks
kits, yeah. There should be white kits of those vets. Johnny V, yes.
That's a good one, Josh.
Oh, yes, Josh, absolutely.
Yeah, the XD and the XE.
They
That'd be good.
They could do a special edition one that comes with a big rock.
That was a true blue car, wasn't it? That one from memory.
I think so. Yeah.
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 Yeah, Palmer Tube Mills.
That made Dick Johnson famous. That rock.
Yeah, it's important.
Yep.
It's part of history.
Yeah.
If he hadn't
And
hit the rock, he wouldn't have got all the money to take
Yeah.
it on the next year and then win it. So
Yeah,
he
100%.
mortgaged his house and everything. He was done and
right.
dusted.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Good point, Hugh. See, that'd be good. You get a little rock with it. It's a bit of history.
I like big rock.
Great history.
Yeah, it's one thing to have a bit of a giggle, but yeah, it's actual history. It's an
Yeah.
iconic moment in the race.
Yeah.
It was 100%. Which is Bathurst is coming up in not this weekend, next weekend.
Weekend after, yeah.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that.
Always a good weekend in the shed watching racing some slot cars, watching Bathurst. It's always a good weekend.
Does anyone have any interest in the 12-hour at Bathurst in February? Does anyone watch
Yeah.
that? The GT cars and
Yeah.
that?
Try to. Yeah.
I'm going up there with my son.
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah, we normally used to go to the 1000, but haven't been for the last couple of years. I don't think the racing's as good. And I mean, last year there wasn't even a safety car. It was just boring. Nothing happened. It was just processional. And so my son said, "I want to go to the 12-hour." I said, "Right, let's do it. Let's go." So we're going to go up there and stay on the top of the mountain. Bit different to the 1000 up the top of the mountain at the 12-hour. A lot more luxury cars up there. But it'll be good. I've been to Bathurst probably 18 times or something, and I've never seen the sun come up the top of the mountain. So this time I'm going to get the chance to see the sunrise over Skyline. I'm going to get some photos of that because it's you got to see that. It's awesome.
So what are you saying, Dick? You can't handle your alcohol, you sleep in, mate. Is that what happens?
No, well, we always camp down the bottom. That's just where we camp. So
I don't know. I think it's full of
that
shit with that.
campground down the bottom at the 12-hour isn't open. And we're up top, so I'll be up for the sunrise up there. It'd be good.
Maybe just take some cordial this year, mate. Next year.
Cans of Coke, all right.
Cans of Coke. Sugar-free, mate.
All right.
Wayne's going up
Well,
there.
that was a
Cool.
jolly good
Catch up,
episode show, guys.
It was. Thank you to BRM. Awesome.
Yeah, that was really good. Yeah, well, we've got an hour and a half, and it's past Hub's bedtime, so we've got to say goodnight now.
Nice.
Want to thank Alex for organising that and being on the show tonight as well. Couldn't have done it without you, mate. Thank you very much.
I want to thank
Alex.
you guys for having me on. Really appreciate it. Always
you.
good to
Anytime,
have a chat and listen to some of Hughesy's farts before the show starts.
Pardon me.
There you go. Yeah, always a good laugh.
And
Always a good laugh.
in a fortnight's time, we've got someone special coming on with a new product to show off too.
Have we?
There you go.
Yeah,
A new product.
a new product. Someone coming on in a fortnight's time to show off a new product, which is awesome.
Not an old product, but a new product.
Brand new product that everybody
Brand new.
everybody that races slot car needs one.
I thought you
Really?
were going to say it was the new hemorrhoid cream that you were talking about before, Hub.
Now I know where you're going.
You're not supposed to mention that, Alex.
now I know where you're going.
Yeah.
Well, everyone's saying
No
thank you
worries.
for the show. I want to
Thank
thank
you.
everyone in the chat for sticking with us and peaking at about 92. It was awesome, and some really cool questions from everyone wanting to know a bit more about BRM and what's coming up. And thanks for getting in and taking us to an hour and a half. It was awesome. Really good show tonight. Enjoyed it immensely. So, yep. So I reckon that's it. I reckon we'll call it quits there, and we'll see you guys in another fortnight. And thanks very much for being part of it. And we'll see you next time on the Aussie Slotcast Show live. See you later, everyone.
Thank you.